importance of balancing artistry and business is this like the number one priority as far as being successful in the music business is concerned. One of the main reasons I transitioned into business is because as an artist, I did what I had to do. I pretty much managed myself my whole career, and I knew what to do from touring to putting out my own records. Like I've toured with Currency, Flatbush Zombies, Underachievers. Like I've done my share of touring. So I did it on my own, like reached out to the booking agents and everything on my own, got my own merch together, everything on my own, rolled out on my own. So from me doing all of that, the older I got, I was like, I got tired of rap. Like, I'm not really going to rap no more. So no, I don't want to be done with music. So I'm going to transition into business. And out the gate, my whole thing is to see talent in artists that I think is dope and try to put them onto proper business and how to move correctly within the game. Because a lot of people, they just worry about going viral nowadays. And they not really understanding that there's a total package to this thing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta borderline be picture perfect in order to be super successful. You understand what I'm saying? Some of the biggest artists that are lit right now, they're practically flawless. Like, what drama has Drake really been through? And then if he goes through something, that shit rolls off him like a bead of sweat. It's nothing big because he got his shit tight and got his business under control. He has his marketing under control. You understand? He has his social media under control. Artists nowadays, they find a way to what I call finessing the algorithm and getting into the system and getting people to like their music. And then once people like their music, now they have a following. Now they have people who are like looking up to them like, oh, this guy has the next best thing coming out. We're going to pay attention to them. And then they open their mouth. And then all that shit goes out the fucking window. And they're like, I don't give a fuck how hot your song is, bro. Didn't you beat that bitch up in 2009? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they start pulling out old tweets and then all this, and then you're done. Now you just a dude with a hot song and nobody cares about you anymore. If you have proper business, proper management, proper conductive, like how to conduct yourself as an artist, you will be like, it's the thing. I would say there will be so many more people lit, but there isn't going to be so many people lit because they're not meant to be lit. You know what I'm saying? I'm 36. I come from a different era. When I was trying to rap back in the early 90s, you couldn't even really say you rap unless you was really spitting for real. Because if you opened your mouth and you were trash, you were getting thrown out you were getting Jazzy Jeff out the party. Like, nobody was caring about you. Like, bro, why would you even come out here saying you spit? So it created a mentality to where you got to make sure everything about you is solid. You can't give anybody any reason to see a flaw within you. You understand what I'm saying? Or any reason to be like, yo, this dude is funny style or whatever, you know what I mean? But this day and age, the business is so tricky. It's like there's niche markets now. There's artists that are like novelty acts now, where in their mind they think they got longevity, but we kind of see that they're just a novelty and it's just short-lived, you know what I'm saying? They can kind of get the most they want out of it, but there's no real business in that. There's no longevity in that. When I look at proper music business, I look at longevity. Dudes who really put their foot down and made their mark, like Travis Scott right now is flawless, bro. Like, everything he does is just perfection. That's because his business is tight first. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is 90% business, bro. Talent is the other 10%. Like, anybody can get nice or something, but it's like, how do you monetize that? How do you make sure that you're staying on the straight and narrow and you're not, you know what I'm saying? You're not doing yourself a injustice by not making sure that your business is sewn up. You understand what I'm saying? And it's a big, hugest part of the game. Like, it's the number one thing. Like, I meet artists every day who approach me about trying to work and wanting to get somewhere, but I feel them out. I talk to them. I don't really just be like, let me hear a song. Like, I'll hear a song, and if I see you have a spark, then I talk to you because I want to see if you have the right type of mindset to go far within this, because this shit is not for the weak. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is not for the faint of heart. You're going to be told no more than you told yes. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to know that you that nigga and you got to stay on your path. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are too sensitive nowadays and they end up getting deterred by something that somebody told them, or their ego is so drawn up that they think they're the best, and the minute that they told no, they like, and then they ranting on Twitter. You know what I mean? It's a fine line between like a person who makes music and an artist. To me, that's like the new 50 Cent. That's the new getting shot. It's like the new getting shot. The new, oh, I only been rapping for like 6 months. That's the new, oh, I got shot 9 times. That's what that is. That's the new gimmick. You know what I mean? Oh, I only been rapping for 6 months. 6 months? And they start losing their mind like it's a prodigy. Come on, man. When they do that and they say that, I hear 6 months. You understand what I'm saying? Like, the minute I hear it, I'm like, yeah, you sound like you've been rapping 6 months, bro. I know a seasoned vet when I hear one. You understand what I'm saying? There's only one person that I can honestly say that I know personally that had started rapping, like, within a year of them rapping, they got fucking lit. And that was Bronson. Action Bronson was like he broke his leg and then he started rapping like the next year and he blew the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But a part of that is Bronson was outside for real. He was really in New York with Smart Crew and all of these dudes, these big New York dudes was hanging out, and he had a lot of respect outside. So it was like once he started rapping, dudes was like, yeah, of course, you the homie. Like, hey, you fire. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So it just worked hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's the only thing I could say where I was like, that person blew up off a short period of time. But anybody else was like, yeah, I just started rapping, man. I could hear that. I could hear it all in their tone. I could hear it in their diction, their choice of word patterns. I could hear all of that. Because when you just started rapping, there's a way to rap when you just started rapping. You know? It's like, I could name names right now, bro. Like, but I don't want to be that guy. I'm not going to name no artist names. But there's people out right now that I could tell just started rapping, dog. Male and female.